Good morning, good afternoon, and friends. Today we're going to play my favorite game called Follow the Money. So, starting off, yesterday, I was thinking about all these, because I saw a video about ICE. They broke into the wrong house. They broke into somebody's house that was not, they were citizens. And they did a bunch of property damage, bunch of dumb stuff. Make a long story short, they had to apologize, and nobody was deported because there were no immigrants there. But it got me to thinking, like, how does the process work for ICE? And like, from when they get a report or when they go somewhere and they pick people up, how does that process work? Well, that led me to a lot of interesting information. But let me start off, and I'm going to give you a definition of something, okay? We all have heard of human trafficking, right? I'm going to show you how it applies. The definition of human trafficking is the act of transporting by force, fraud, coercion, or deception for profit. Remember I said the game today was follow the money. So when ICE picks somebody up, ICE agents go, they grab them, they take them to a detention center. Oftentimes, those detention centers are privately owned. Contractors. Remember last month, they changed that law where contractors are allowed to discriminate. Federal contractors are allowed to discriminate. That includes ICE detention centers. Okay, companies, you want to take a wild guess who they voted for this last election? Who they donate campaign money to? All right, so now they're detained. Where do they go? Well, they put them on chartered buses that they rent and pay another private company to. So they take them to an airline. Hopefully, I don't know how much got missed, so I'll just repeat that last part. That airline is also a private, or oftentimes a private company. For example, a Velo Air, which is in like Massachusetts or Connecticut, one of them northeastern states. They contract with ICE in order to transport thousands of immigrants to the border. Now, why would you take an airline company that's all the way up in Maine or Connecticut to transport down to past Texas and New Mexico? Because that's a longer flight. That means more gas. That means more money. Guess who their owner and CEO voted for last election? Guess who he donates to? I'll give you two guesses because it's on a 50-50 chance, but you only need one. The point is, follow the money. So when they keep talking about wanting to solve the border crisis, that's not what they're doing. He's making money for all these private companies and contractors that are his supporters and friends. And why do I say it's not making any difference at the border? Because you're not stopping the root problem. The whole reason that people are coming here is so that they can make money, try and send back home or whatever, right? So why is it that during his first term, I can find not a single record of Trump putting a fine, charging money to a business that hired illegal immigrants under the table? Can't find a single record. How many times do you think businesses actually get fined? That's where if you really wanted to stop people from coming over here, you have to give them no incentive. No incentive means they don't have a way to make money. If they can come over here and work under the table because some business is paying them, they're going to keep coming. So they don't really care about the border. It's a distraction. It's a buzzword. He keeps saying it, he keeps talking about it, but he's not really doing anything about the border. He's doing things to help line his friends and supporters' pockets for these private companies, such as the charter buses that take them, the airplanes, the detention centers. All these things are private contractors, oftentimes private contractors that are making money. See, that's why I tell you, follow the money. All right, hopefully that gives you guys a little something to think about. So don't just believe the hype. Don't trust this man. Anything that he says and does, you question it, because there is a money motive behind it. That's the whole point. Thank you for watching the video, and y'all have a good afternoon.